Good morning. It is 9:30. It is the 13th day of January. It is Wednesday, which means it's New Comic Book Day, which means it is time for your grumpy guide to all things gaming, the OGGM, to go through what RPG products should be hitting the shelves this week. Now remember, once again, all these release dates are tentative, because all the shipping companies, Amazon, UPS, Federal Express, the Pony Express, are delaying all shipping so that they can get the vaccine out first and foremost. So even though I might tell you that Temple of the Shadow Fish is due tomorrow, it might not hit the shelves tomorrow. So do not get upset if you go to your friendly local game store and they don't have Tomb of the Shadowfish in stock. And I said it was in stock because all shipping is tentative. That said, this is what we can expect to be on the shelves this week at your friendly local game store. From a company called Gamehole Publications, we have a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition adventure anthology. This is a collection of reprinted adventures for D&D 5e. It's got all, I guess, from this company has done previously. So basically it's anthology. It's got stuff. It's got one called Brain Gorger's Appetite, Druid in the Dark Forest. So yeah, it looks like an adventure anthology. Adventure anthologies are always good, as long as they're not mystery related. Okay, we have the Altered Carbon RPG and the Altered Carbon RPG GM screen from Renegade Game Studios. So if you're familiar with the Altered Carbon book series, or there are the amazing Altered Carbon show on Netflix. This is a cyberpunk future space digital brain transfer body swapping. It's a very bizarre show. It's very good, very bizarre, interesting concepts. If you have Netflix, watch the show. If you don't have Netflix, find somebody who does and watch the show. It's very interesting sci-fi. This is supposedly coming out this week. It is a unique system, but I don't have any information on what system it is. Also from Renegade Studios, we have Alice's Misting. So this is the box set. This is a game where you can only communicate with each other using your phones as you explore the world of high school in Silent Falls. Is this just a one-shot, a party game? I mean, how do I do a campaign if it's all just built around one thing? It'll be interesting to see what they're doing with Alice is Missing. But that should be on the shelves this week. From Exalted Funeral, who always make really bizarre games, we have Seekers Beyond the Shroud coming out. This is a single game. PC enters the world of occult societies battling for power. So you explore locations, random stuff. So, yes, a unique solo role-playing game. So one DM, one player, or just play it through by yourself. A lot of random stuff. Looks interesting. From Robert Bowl Games, we have Misspent Youth Sell Out With Me. It's a supplement for the Misspent Youth RPG. A ton of settings for Misspent Youth. What is Misspent Youth about? I guess it's a cyberpunk dystopia space fantasy. I'll have to look into it. There's a free PDF also available for the core rules, and then this will be the first supplement. From Rowan, Rook, and Descartes, we have Heart, The City Beneath, Quick Start for $12. You are strange, desperate, broken people exploring a nightmare realm obsessed with the search of an object they have fixated on. The heart is a rolling tear and unraveling. Wow. So basically it's a dungeon crawl, city crawl, set in the world of the Heart RPG. I think the Heart RPG is the one that used cards. From Caverns of Heresy, we have an OSR game called Rogueland. This is game where you are defined by items they carry rather than class abilities. It's based upon Ben Milton's Knave role-playing system, which I have. It's a freeform Magic game. It's item-based role-playing. Item-based role-playing is slowly becoming a thing. We won't talk about it in another game, sort of inspired by video games, where your character is all about the stuff they carry. So if you carry a lot of armor and weapons, well, you're a fighter. But then you could switch out and carry a couple scrolls, and then you're a fighter who has some scrolls and can do spells. So it's a very interesting idea. So there are no classes. Everything is just based upon gear. So that should be out this week. From Fantasy World Creator, we have a Dungeon and Town core box. So this is some miniatures of like castles, cities, 3D stuff like that. And from Game Start is a Edizoni. We also have a Future World Creator core box. So this is another one of tiles and tokens and maps to build cities and stuff like that for spacey stuff. And that is everything that is tentatively coming out this week. The one that looks the most interesting to me is Altered Carbon and Sell Out With Me. Don't know anything about it, but I'm downloading the PDF right now, so I will let you know what else I know. What else is coming out this week? The Pathfinder for Savage World Kickstarter launches today. If you want to support the Pathfinder conversion to the Savage World system, so this is converting the world books, the rules, I mean, not the actual system, but basically it's like take everything from Pathfinder and convert it to Savage World. So the classes, the races, the world of glory, stuff like that. And of course, we have more information on the disaster Candlekeep thing, which I don't want to talk about anymore because it just disappoints me. I wanted anything else. I wanted Pharaoh. I wanted to see Pharaoh revisited. Okay, that's it for what we can expect on the shelves this week at your friendly local game store. If you have a friendly local game store, please support it. I know COVID makes it difficult, but most of them are doing curbside pickup. So rather than ordering from Amazon, walk on over to Cess Games and Anime here in Ventura County, or walk on over to North Coast Roleplaying in Eureka or any other game store and ask them to carry it for you and order it for you. I am your grumpy guide to all things gaming. If you appreciate this content, let me know by subscribing. Help me hit 300 subs by March and 500 subs by August 4th. I will talk to you later. I cannot talk this morning. I guess I need more caffeine. The rubber baby buggy mumpers.